I made it home. I don't know if this medicine is working. Granted, it's day one, okay? I started a new medication. I just road raged the fuck out all the way there and halfway home. Thank God my brother drove for a minute. I needed a break. It was really drunk drivers. They fucking scare me. Like the first, I got up to my corner, turned, like not even that far from my house. There's a guy doing this all over the road. So I'm like, fuck, get away from this person. I get up to the next intersection. There's somebody on their brakes. I'm like, I don't know if they're drunk or just stupid or whatever the fuck they were doing. Brake checking me every 5 seconds. So I'm like, trying to breathe because my other medication was 10 milligrams. This is 5, which I like because, sorry about my hair. I had the top down, cut and blown hair. But probably one of the last nights I can do that. It's going to be cold soon. But I went from 10 to 5 because I was really dizzy and nauseous all day, and it really does help. This didn't really make me that nauseous, but it's after 5 p.m. not effective because after 7 days, I'm supposed to take this 2 times a day, which I'm assuming one in the morning and one at night because it does wear off and my anxiety triggers, and I'm trying to talk, my lips went numb, okay? I was trying to talk myself down. I ordered something nice for myself to eat, something thick with some red meat in it because I lost a lot of weight really, really fast because my body just wasn't letting me eat. It wasn't like I was triggering my eating disorder or anything like that. I just literally, I would take a bite and I would feel full. So I would just take a bite, do something, come back, take another bite, and I was trying to keep my food down. But like 20 minutes after I ate, I was throwing up. It was like acid reflux, which when you have anxiety disorder like me, you create extra acid, and like my neck is so fucking stiff and my chest from just being tense all the time, it's starting to hurt. But this is what my body does with, I can't control it. That's what I'm trying to be a voice for people who have my disorder. I have extreme, this isn't going to last forever, it's just right now because everything's crazy, but I have extreme stress and anxiety disorder, and my PTSD on top of it isn't helping. So I have all of these imbalances going on, and then there's something fucked up with my hormones. As a lady, I'm not going through menopause. It's not that. I'm still, that's a well way off, but your hormones do change with different phases in your life, and that also could be triggering my anxiety. Plus, it was September 11th not that long ago, and it hit pretty fucking hard this year. I've been pretty good about it for at least a decade, like strong, solid. You know, it's a difficult day, but like this year, I don't know why it lingered. I kept thinking about it, and I was trying to write it out, which I think did help, but my lips went numb, like my throat feels like it's gonna close. My chest and my ribs hurt from just being in fight or flight all day, every day. So it's gonna be a tough week trying to just do this with half of the medicine, but I don't want to be nauseous all day. I do want to hold down food, and I was able to eat with this. I did not throw up today. I fought it. It was hard. And I was taking this, let me get it. I don't know. Sorry, my place is a fucking mess right now. I've just been stop and go. I'm working this weekend. It's 11 o'clock at night. I don't know where I fucking put this shit. I got it out to ask my sister a question. I don't know. It's like Nexium or something for acid reflux. And that was fucking me up, making me sick. Stop taking that. I just been eating Tums. So, anyway, my work dangled something in my face and I can't pass it up. If I work Saturday and Sunday, I get $150 extra in my check. And whatever hours I work on Saturday and Sunday is time and a half. So as much as I'm feeling like shit, that's money I can't pass up on. You know, I got card payments and all these new bills, you know, stack up a little bit in case, God forbid, knock on wood, my car needs anything, which is going to need a battery before winter because I believe it's the original battery from 2011. I'm not playing with it. I'm not getting stuck in the cold. So those aren't too bad. They're only like $150, which it could be this money I'm earning this weekend, but I'm only going to give them 4 hours a day because unlike most people, now granted, the people up and downloading, they stand, but they have carpet under their feet and they do sit down on their breaks. I skip a lot of my breaks, honestly, just trying to keep up with the flow. And I do take breaks. Like, I do go outside and breathe because I would lose my shit more than I already do there. It's just high intense. And I think 90% of my anxiety comes from work. I have autism. And what I thought was, I was diagnosed this year, if you haven't been following my story. So I went this whole time thinking I was just like severe anxiety and having to do things a certain way. No, it's autism. I don't do well in chaos with no structure. If I ask for help, which I have been, and I'm not heard, I'm not getting what I need, I get extremely frustrated, especially with this is my 1-year anniversary week. They don't acknowledge it, and I've been in this position for a year, and people can't even stand it for 2 days in a row, and they ask me why I'm fucking tired and or miserable half the time. I flipped out on somebody on Thursday. We are behind in orders so much, so that's why all this shit is going down and they're offering us money. So anyway, I might work 10 to 2. I want to sleep in a little bit. It is Saturday. I need rest with this medicine. I'm sorry I'm bouncing all over the place, but I flipped out on this girl because we were out of carts and she needed me to, and the carts she pulled out, both of them were more full than usual. They stuffed those carts. I was the only one packing and doing my part of the job. Usually when we're that slammed, there's 2 of us, but the other person has to do their job and they don't have a helper. So I knew that he was going to come over and help me when he could. But it comes out, I need a cart. Like basically rushing me. There's 2 of us in the back and there's 6 of them up front. And they have the audacity to come and try to pressure us when they aren't coming back to help. If you need a cart and you don't have a cart to download anymore, why don't one of you get your happy ass back here and help me pack faster, and then we'll have a cart for you and you can go back to your job. But no, you'd all rather sit there and make fucking boxes that are already stacked up and not fucking help. I need boxes made, I need books made, and I need a second fucking packer. I can't be bending, like, with my low blood pressure, it literally says, bend slow. All day I'm up and down like a fucking bobbing apple, and I just want to throw up. I asked for a sit-down position multiple times, and they asked me to go get a doctor's note to help prove to management that I need a break. Motherfucker, I've been in that position for a year. You can't even get these fuckers to do it for a week. After a year of service, I think that if I have a fucking health fucking crisis and you're not giving me insurance, even though I asked at my interview a year later, still dicking me around about insurance, I'm 20 grand in the hole on medical bills, and you want me to go back to the doctors with insurance I don't fucking have to get a fucking note to get a sit-down job that could just easily be given to me if somebody was forced to do the packing. The transfer people are supposed to be switching with me. We're supposed to be rotating so nobody gets, sick of the job or gets overworked. But since she's a fucking psycho, bully bitch, that's the problem child I was telling you about if you watch my channel. She refuses to do her fucking job or refuses to help anybody. So she's sitting up there on her phone all day because my boss said in the meeting, as long as I don't see it, you can be on your phone. So this bitch is on her phone all day telling me they watch the cameras. Why don't you see that bitch hunched over her desk? Hunched over, looking down, not even looking at the computer screen. Like, ugh. And with this medicine, I have 0 patience for these motherfuckers because they're running me into the ground. So pray for me. This is going to be a hard week adjusting to this shit. I can do it. Goose flabba. Oh, fuck my life. Oh boy.